Fudd lore and cringe. Teaching a family member about Fudd lore. So far, I got AR-15s make killing too easy. Being a soldier meant something when you had to have skill with an M1 Garand. 22 will ricochet around the human skull and turn the brain to spaghetti. It's an elite stealth assassin round for this reason. The shock wave of a 50 caliber bullet will still kill someone even if the bullet misses. German MP40s are so inaccurate that you can stand in the middle of the line of fire, and the bullets will whiz by you in a large cone shape, allowing you to run straight up to the kraut and stab him with your K-bar. The US Army hired safari hunters from Africa to fly around in helicopters and hunt the VC like prized animals, and were allowed to keep the skulls and skins as trophies. A Garand's ping noise was used by the enemy troops to detect when Americans were reloading and ambush them. The Garand is still the pinnacle of firearms technology, and all platforms made after it are futzy and gay. 223 will break apart mid-flight from hitting a single blade of grass and become completely ineffective, which is why the M16 sucked in Vietnam. The M16 sucked in Vietnam. Incompetent Marines would throw away their rifles and pick up an AK at the first opportunity. Native American soldiers in World War II were given special permission by the Bureau of Indian Affairs to scalp German and Japanese soldiers, and were paid extra for every scalp they turned into command. The A-10 Warthog is a champion dogfighter that could go toe-to-toe with all fighter jets in the 5th gen and previous, but is restricted to CAS because of a sketchy deal the Air Force was forced into by the Army. Be sure to let your gun cool off between mags so the rounds don't cook off. If a gun is more than a certain number of years old, you can't own it or fire it without licensing from a museum authorizing you to handle antiques. Oh, and Glocks are allegedly literally made with the exact same plastic used to make Tupperware, making them dangerous and at risk of exploding. What else am I missing? How did you come up with all that Fudd lore and not include anything on shotguns? You can't miss because of the spread. You should use birdshot for HD to avoid overpenetration. Something Germans are afraid of shotties. Just pumping the slide will scare them off. Though I wonder if there's some truth to that, provided the intruder isn't high out of their mind. Probably something about effective versus lethal range.